Okay, so here goes my unboxing. Okay, so I ordered the TwelveSouth Duo stand, the HoverBar Duo. And what I liked about this is I have a bunch of other iPad stands, some of which might even be around, but what I really liked about this one was that it was set up to be a little bit taller. It gave me some flexibility. I like the arm clamp, and it was sturdy, which was a big thing for me. So let's open it up and take a look. I love TwelveSouth. They have the best stuff. So here is the owner's guide, which has some kind of basic run through of kind of how to get started with everything. So I think I'm gonna do what it says. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, okay, I love that logo. Okay. So here is the iPad mount. I saw some other people talking about how they're using this for things other than iPads too. So I have a Kindle Oasis I like quite a lot too. So I'll have to give that a shot. Maybe see how that works out. Okay. That is the other clamp. And then, okay, ran into some technical difficulties there for a moment. So it looks like this part is the actual base, and it's almost pretty good. Looks like I have to lift up this piece. Oh, this is really tough to do one hand. Aha! It slides out. Look at that. And you'll see that when it comes to you, it's already kind of set up in that mode for the base being on something. So I kind of like that. Okay, I'm going to use two hands for a moment and try and get this thing set up, and we'll see what it looks like. So I have it up and running. It's all set up. And I really like it. Okay, so the first thing I really like is there's this little joint at the top that lets you move it around, and it has this little tightener on it. The first thing you notice when you look at this thing, and I've had a lot of the random aluminum stands that I've either used for work or other stuff, this thing is hefty and it works. Ooh, that is so satisfying. This thing is really set up quite nicely. It also, a couple other reviewers noted this. It's got a little spot for the pencil, and that is kind of because once you're in the stand, you know, like you can't then, you don't then have to worry about it. So I think that's kind of cool. So let's get this in there and try this out. Okay, so the first thing, so I have two iPads. I'm more than willing to talk about this with both. They're both 2018 iPad Pros. You'll notice if I go around to the back, it's the ones with the older camera module on it. So it just has the single lens versus the little lens setup. So this is my 11-inch. I have a 12.9 as well for work. And the first thing I love is, like, you move this thing around and it moves. It's adjustable. So one of the things that's really nice with this is if it's not working for you, you have some options. But the thing that's crazy is it's really tall. Like, I'm short, but I could use this as a standing desk on my little kitchen counter, which is pretty cool. So, and then I could see, like, when you're tapping it, it definitely has some bounce going on, you know, so there is that. But, you know, for the most part, it actually works pretty nicely. So I'm kind of scrolling through, trying that out. So I really like that. That is super nice. Maybe what I'll do as a follow-up to this is kind of do some longer term testing. Oh, one other thing I want to try is kind of what it's like. Oh, that is nice. I have been looking all over the place for a better way to get, you know, vertical. You know, I like a lot of people, my favorite thing about using an iPad is that you can switch orientations on it. And, you know, that makes it super easy to go from landscape to portrait. Okay, so the other thing people were talking about was, like, that you could have this kind of pseudo drawing mode. I don't know what they're on. I'm willing to play around with it to figure out if there is a good way. Maybe the magic is in adjusting these joints. or in rolling it around, or maybe I just have to look at the instructions. I'll do that a little bit more, but as of right now, it is I mean, you can see like the counterweight here is just not working in the way that I would have expected for that mode. And even just in general, you know, if it's pretty low down on it, it seems like it might be struggling with it. That being said, like, I think it's a super nice stand. I'm gonna do like maybe a more in-depth review. We can look a little bit further into this thing. And now that I'm just quickly glancing at the instructions, I've got some homework to do. So I will kind of look into that and let you know if I find anything else. The other thing I didn't highlight in the video was I didn't really test out the clamp stand version of it. So I'll try and give some cycles to trying that out. That was a little bit beyond the unboxing piece. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed and found this video helpful. I was trying to find something that would have helped me, and so I wanted to create that back when that didn't exist. Do write in with other things that you might want, drop it in the comments, and as always, hit subscribe. Thanks and have a good one.